Welcome to the Logan Center. My name is Lee Fagan. I'm Deputy Director for Programming and Engagement here. And we are thrilled to have so many of you here tonight, kicking off our second Monday Blues program here at the Logan Center. This is the first of a series of 5 programs that we're going to be doing this year, featuring legends and emerging talent from the Chicago blues community. And without further ado, I'd like to turn this over to Billy Branch. Thank you.
So let's give it up for everybody and thank you. Bring the guest of honor, welcome him to the stage, Mr. Jimmy Johnson. You can't talk without your guitar.
Hey, Jimmy, you know you were 21. I'm a little bit over 21, not that much.
All right, I just want to give a little background. You tell me if I got anything wrong. First known as James Earl Thompson. Is that correct?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, this is my mic?
That's your mic.
Hello. Let's put this guitar on me. Like talking.
All right, brother.
It was close.
Okay.
James Earl Thompson. The Earl is not really there. That's an attitude.
Okay.
I joined BMI, there were so many James Thompson, I had to put Earl in there. So my name is James Thompson.
Okay. Born in Holly Springs, Mississippi, several of your brothers had careers in music, including Syl Johnson and
Correct.
And bassist Mac Thompson.
Correct.
Okay. Who played with Magic Sound. And it said, now I didn't know this. Is this correct? In your younger years, you played piano and sang in gospel groups?
A little bit, yep.
Okay. And it said you and your family moved to Chicago in 1960, where you worked as a welder and played guitar in your spare time.
No, 1950.
Oh, no, actually it is 1950, but I left my reading glasses. Okay. You began playing professionally with Slim Willis.
That was my second gig.
Okay. What was your first one?
My first gig, I don't know exactly if we would speak of Peyton Place. It wasn't called Peyton Place, it was in that same area. I don't know. All I remember Big Wheel?
Yeah.
He was the harp player. Both of us got fired. It was my first gig, July the 4th, 1958. And I came back the next night and they told me I wasn't cutting it. Then my second gig was with Slim Willis.
Okay.
And he told me, he said, well, you don't play well. He said, but you sing pretty good and you got good potential. I'm going to keep you.
Okay. And it says you changed your name to Johnson as also Syl did. Your brother Syl, y'all changed your name to Johnson from Thompson.
It's too long a story to try to explain.
Okay. All right. In the 60s, you played music and more rhythm and blues. More rhythm and blues in the 60s. You were playing more R&B.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, it says you worked with Otis Clay, Denise LaSalle, and Garland Green.
Yep.
Okay. You had your own group from the early 60s, and by the mid-60s, you released your first single.
I don't remember too much about it.
By 1974, you returned to playing blues, working with Jimmy Dawkins and touring Japan with Otis Rush in 1975.
That's correct.
Okay. The first solo albums appeared on MCM Blues Records in 1978 and Delmark Records in 1979. You were an award winner at the first Blues Music Awards held in Memphis in November 1980. And it says your career continued to pick up until, still continues to pick up and go in strong. I've known this man since I first stepped on this scene, and I have the utmost respect for him, and he's one of the baddest in the business, y'all. So, one more time for Jimmy Johnson, y'all.
Thank you for those kind words.
A few questions, and then we're going to get to the music. What were some of your earliest musical influences?
It's probably easy for everybody to guess. B.B. King. Who else? One of the first guitar player I really heard was Otto Big Boy Crudup. You know who that is?
Yeah.
And then second was probably Johnny Lee Hooker. And B.B. came a little later, and that's who I fell in love with, B.B. King.
So, B.B., and were there others who you would say shaped and influenced? Who were some of the main people who shaped your musical style?
Well, we cannot forget about Otis Rush. He was one of my favorites. Mr. Albert King, T-Bone, and also one of the acoustic players, my favorite acoustic player was Lightning.
Did
Y'all know who Lightning Hopkins was?
And you had occasion to hear all of them live on multiple occasions?
Well, I never got to see some of them. I saw T-Bone and Nicely B.B., Otis Rush. We used to hang together. And let me see. The only one I never got to see was Lightning and Otto Big Boy Crudup.
Okay. So you were absorbed. You were checking them out by recordings.
And on video.
Okay. You started out as a gospel piano player in the 50s, but then when you began playing professionally, you played more rhythm and blues. So how long did you play rhythm and blues, and then what made you change to the blues?
Well, when I was playing, we did what you call top 40, and it died. So I didn't want to die with it. So I switched to the blues. Probably where my heart was in the first place. But back in the day, blues players didn't really make no money. That you had to play R&B to make money.
Okay. What did you think when of the rock and roll explosion, when rock and roll, because that kind of changed the whole game, didn't it?
Sort of. But they forgot to point who was the first rock and rollers. It was not Elvis Presley. It was Johnny B. Good guy. What's his name?
And also,
And Little Richard.
and Bo did it?
Well, if you call him rock and roll, I kind of call him more sophisticated blues.
Okay. All right. Okay. You toured, of course, extensively around the globe. Do any particular tours or any places around the planet stand out in your mind?
It's kind of different ways to look at it. One of the most peacefulest places I ever was in Japan. And the most recognition I ever got before I even had records was in Japan. They really was into the blues. And after you put your, excuse me, after you put your guitar down, you wasn't, I don't want to, a lot of words I don't really want to say, but it is what it is. They gave you top respect. And they didn't look down upon you because of who you was or your color. They was more, they're very peaceful people. But now some of the other places, you go there, you put your guitar down, it's different. But I'm Jesus Christ with my guitar anywhere I go.
I I've been to Japan a few times, and I know exactly what you're talking about. You're an inspiration to all of us. I can speak for all of my fellow musicians, and we talked about this today, and I'll say, now I'm a senior citizen. And the question is, what keeps you so young and energetic and vibrant?
Well, to keep on making a long story, I can explain it pretty quick. It's more than just one thing. The first thing is, a lot of people miss be kind to everyone. The second thing is you stay away from substance, alcohol, and any type of drugs, even smoking weed. Stay away from that. It's going to take you downhill, whether you believe it or not. And when you get a certain age, I say somewhere 40, you have to know what to eat and what not to eat on regular basis. And that's about the whole thing.
Okay, all right.
But that number one, don't forget, be kind. Even a bum on the street, you don't know why they're there. Just be kind to them. You don't have to give them money, but just be kind.
And with that in mind, I neglected. Mrs. Jimmy Johnson is in the house as well. Give her a nice round of applause.
And for a long time, and that's another thing, peace of mind. And my wife gave me peace of mind for, well, a double nickel, 55 years.
I know this is another interview, but you told me you all were almost like high school sweethearts.
No, not quite like that.
Not quite.
No.
Well, okay.
When I met her, I was a big boy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a song or two with Brother Jimmy Johnson.
let you go downtown to get back in the evening when the sun goes down. Oh, baby, you don't have to go. Well, I'm backing up now, darling, down the road I go. Nothing like you used to.
Jimmy Johnson, y'all.
You know you don't love me.